I'm a little peeved that I was unable to do the fight caves in one shot. I wanted to be able to one shot it, but seeing, I guess, my performance, I was like, bruh, why didn't I know what to do? Anyway, we're going to give it another shot. Let's take a look here. Play. All right, we're back in. Do I got my Ava's accumulator? Yup. We got all of our items. All right. We can do this. I believe. Is the music too loud? Is the game too loud? Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Got to keep up that volume setting here. Let me let everybody know that I am streaming. And open the phones. Got notepad up. Bobro says hello. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna do the fight caves. We got this. We got this. Believe in my process. Believe me. Believe me, we can do this. Boo, OSRS, LOL. Nah, I'm joking. Really? You don't like old school RuneScape? Do you like it okay, or you just never played it? No, it's a good game. I love old school RuneScape. I've been playing RuneScape for forever. Forever, bro. Forever. Like, I'm old. Old. Like, I've got like a 20-year-old account, bro. I've been playing this game. I know this game. I got such long memories from way long past about it. Anyway, let's I say we just get straight into it and see if we can actually get the fight caves done. So that's step one. We've learned a couple of things last time, so hopefully we can do it this time. All right, so we're in phase one. We just got to fight a bat. Wait, do I have enough arrows? Yeah, we got enough arrows. We're good in the arrow. We're good in the arrow department. It's set to long range. Okay, I'll take that. It's all magma dudes. Shouldn't hit too hard. Should be okay. One at a time. The magma boys. I believe. I believe. No problem. I've pulled up my phone so the words are better. I can have the stream pulled up on my deck and type better on a keyboard. Nice. Rod bolts. Tiski. Alright, kill the Tiski. Alright, that guy's dead. Kill this one. Alright, done. So another Tiski. I don't want it touching my prayer, so that's kind of what I'm focused on there. Do not touch my prayer. Do not touch the prayer. I need that for later. Should be able to do one at a time, right? Nope. Looks like we got two. Nope. Hit this one. Hit this one in the background. There we go. That way we're just taking minimal damage here. Ah, using that big brain. We got that big brain. Glad to have you guys here. Happy Sunday. I got a little peeved by the idea that I lost the fight caves yesterday, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna pick it right back up. I'm like, I gotta get it out of the way. It's ridiculous. Why can't I do it? I should be able to do it. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to do this. This one right here, the Toxil. No problem. Easy, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh shoot, get away from him. He's gonna take away my prayer. Get away from me. AWOL says, good afternoon. How you doing, AWOL? How you doing? I don't like these bats. I gotta get rid of the bats. I don't want to like lose prayer to the bats. Come on, hit them. Oh my god, bro. Just kill them. They're draining my prayer. Doesn't help I got this guy after me as well. Alright, here we go. That was not what I wanted. It was a terrible run. So, sup Amender, sup Bobro, hello AWOL, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully we can do it this time because, man, dude, that last stream, I did not feel good about that. Let's kill this one quick. Get rid of his... Come on, hit him. Come on, hit him. Get away from him. Okay. We're good. We're safe. 38 prayer. Drink a prayer pot. Kill the bats. Bats are problems. Come on. There we go. Okay, I gotta remember that these guys just kind of stay still so I can kind of trap them behind something. So that's good. So first, I had a suggestion to look at a list of top 50 thrillers and top 50 sci-fi and see how many of those you haven't watched because you may have missed some. Probably. Get this freaking Tizkek away from me, bro. Bro, get away from me. There we go. That's what I want. Sounds good. I could probably look at a list. See what we got going on. Come on. I gotta get this freaking bat away from me, bro. I don't like this bat. This bat takes prayer. That's worse than anything. Come on. Get away from me, bat. Alright. Oh, another bat. Get away from me, bat. I don't like bats. Alright, that's no problem. And then we got this one here, so we're going to deal with him in a second. No problem. Come on, hit harder. What are you doing? Why are you hitting for one? Bro, killing me with this. Look at this. Deal some damage. What are you doing? There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh. Oh wait, I just realized. I can just walk right past him. Just walk right here. Oh shit. Well, that's my mistake. It's okay. Just go right here. Come on. Hit him. Okay. One at a time. No problem. Kill that one. The lava dudes do not actually drain your prayers, so that's good. Shit, don't take damage. What else? Oh, we got two. Not a problem. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, done. What do we got? Ooh, melee, 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 melee. Get away from him. I'm gonna just walk right here. Hopefully he doesn't... Can he get in? He's getting in, and he's popping me for 23. Well, that's not good. And he's going to pop me again here. Nope. Okay, there we go. Got him trapped. I don't know why he didn't get trapped there. He should have gotten trapped. Guess I got to eat one. That's not good. Let's see. Diverse interest says RuneScape. Nice. This is nice. We're going to be handling those melee guys from here on out. So we got to figure out a method, I guess. I think he gets stuck here. He should anyway. Does he get stuck? Oh, thank goodness. Jesus. Yo, that last time the guy did not get stuck. He was able to walk around. And I'm like, what? 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 I also have very low run energy, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. Let that run energy increase. This just tells you how much of an amateur I am at this game. I am not the most optimal, but What was I going to say? I'm just not the most optimal. I'm not good at this game. I'm trying though. I try. I make an effort. All right, let's just keep going. We got a long way to wait. Long, long way. God damn it, dude. Why does he got to spawn there? I don't want him spawning there. Here, I'm going to move around him. Okay. Just kill this bat. Quick. I don't want those bats near me because they drain prayer. That's a huge problem. I can't have them draining my prayer like that. Alright. The bats are dead. I'm going to turn on walk. And see if I can kind of finagle over here. I should be able to just move one block and then hit him. There we go. Cool. Yeah, they're only suggesting that because sometimes we make references to pop culture and he doesn't get, such as when I was talking about the Scream movie. Yeah, I just never seen it. I mean, I've seen a bunch of movies, but, you know, obviously I haven't seen them all, you know, so I don't, there's obviously going to be some references I'm going to miss. Bubbies. My kitty is here. Hello, Bubbies. All right, we got to run. Hopefully he doesn't move around that. Does he move around that? He does not move around that. Okay. We are safe. I like this spot. This is a good spot. Just stay here and just not, you know, faff about too much, I guess. Appreciate you guys being here. I do. Thank y'all for joining in early. We're in early. We're playing. We're going to get the fight caves done. I believe it. I believe in the fight caves. I believe we know how to do this. We can do this. This is doable. Yes, Babas, what are you doing? Yeah, the last one spawned right here, which wasn't good. Let's see, will they spawn there? No, they're not spawning there. Okay, so we got a melee one coming. We got this little bat, which will definitely go around. I think we're in good shape if we just stay right here. Yeah, we just got to stay right here, and everything should just kind of coagulate in a line. Okay, cool. It's okay, First. I'm not saying that you're a shut-in. I'm just saying the classics. Anthony Blinken just donated $5 through the Super Chat saying the Supreme Court will reaffirm birthright citizenship. That's great news. Fabulous news, even. Thank goodness. Looks like the Supreme Court isn't completely cooked. Why do you say that they will reaffirm birthright citizenship? I gotta pull up AP News. What does AP News say? Trump to headline Great American State Fair for the 250th anniversary. Oh, dude, that shit looks so goofy. It looks so goofy, bro. I'm like, why? Why are we like this? Israeli army captures strategic castle in Lebanon in deepest incursion in the 26 years. We've got Newark mayor imposes curfew around Delaney Hall after clashes over immigration detention center. Wow. Just bat away from... Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, another one just spawned, but we got bat. Hopefully we can kill bat quick. We've got this melee guy coming. We got another melee guy coming. Okay, I'm not really too concerned. I think we could just stay in this spot, and we're in a healthy situation, I would say. Yes. Bobro, that's why I brought up Screen when we were talking about how people in horror movies react to things. Why is that like the factor that matters. Like, you're coming up with like a fantasy scenario to get mad about. Just seems kind of silly, you know? Like, how would somebody react in real life? And like, why would there be like a reaction to a horror scenario? Like, I feel like a real horror scenario would be like, I don't know, like a guy, like some guy just crazy killing people, you know? That would be a horror scenario in my books. Okay, how do I think I just gotta stay here. I'll take a couple hits. I'll be all right. It's worth it. It's worth it because I've got these guys kind of paired up. I'll take the couple of hits. It's not so bad. Remember, everybody, dangly legs is protect from mage. Stomp feet, that's range. Remember. Remember. Diverse interest says, well said. Well said on what I just said. Dangly legs equals protect from mage. Stomp feet equals range. Is that what you... What is happening with my camera? My cat moved it around. There you go. All fixed. Yej Mikot is done. Dunzo. I think we're good. We're doing great, actually, I'd say. Let's see. Anything spawn crazy? Whoop! That's a spicy bean. But I think I'm in the same boat here. But I think what I need to do is use this guy as like a shield. What? Oh shit! He hits you if you get too close. Okay, we gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. Don't get hit by that. All right, hold on. Come on. Can I get him locked in? Nope. He's gonna keep walking. Can I get him locked in here? Maybe. Will he lock in? Nope. Not locked in. Let me think. Here, maybe? Can I get him locked? Okay, I think I got him locked. Good. That's what we want. He's got 60... I got 60 health. Alright, we're going to move over here now. Back over here. I want to move back here. Oh boy, melee boy. We got a melee boy. Here, just stand here. We got a range. And we got somebody that's going to screw up my prayer. Not good. I got to move back here. I'm going to move. No, because that guy's going to get freed if I don't. So I'm just going to let this guy get closer, and then I'm going to... Yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. Always double tap. Oh, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that movie. Fun movie. Alright. Alright, so that one's done. Now we should be able to just whack this guy and he'll die. Remember, wave 31. Here, I'll pull up the wave. Fight cave waves. OSRS. I'm going to pull up the waves. Let's see. Okay, so I believe, like, wave 31, keep your distance as melee attack can deal devastating damage to a player when within range. Hit and run could work, but it's not advised for the inexperienced. Now there is a mage present. It is advised to tank the range unless the mage is safe spotted. So just be aware that it's okay to tank it. But hopefully what we want is to safe spot it, right? So we don't have to deal with it. All right, hold on. Nope. No, 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 no. Don't drain prayer. Okay, we got a range here, which might actually get us. We're just going to put this up. Yeah, yeah, as expected. But we're going to get them in a line, which is what we want. Bro, where is everybody? Where the fuck has everybody been? Hopefully we get some more people today. Okay. Got this melee. We got this Tiski here. My personal trope I hate the most is when someone figures out who the killer is and in the room and the killer and they work out the details out verbally in front of the killer. Oh, gasp. Yeah, the horror movies are kind of like unrealistic. Like a lot of the times, like as soon as I get like a whiff of something, like I would just be like, all right, I'm going home. Like that's just the end of that adventure, right? Like why would I engage? You know what I mean? You know, it looks like we're going to get hit with this arrow here, and we got the Yichmikot here. I wonder if I can kind of lure him closer to where I can just kind of hit him instead of this melee guy. Yeah, I think we're good, yeah. Good, good, good. Good spot. Now that there is a mage present, it's advised to okay. Stop this. People in horror movies are idiots, says Bobro. Yeah, dude, it's like really common where they just complete insanity. I don't like a lot of the times, like I'm just like, bro, why aren't you going home? Like, just go home. Stop. Why? What? Like, oh, we should find out what's good. No, dude, I'm done, dude. I'm going home. Hey, everybody, let's go in the woods for like 3. No. What? No. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Explain why I would do that. Doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? All right. There is a melee guy coming, which I do not like. We're going to go this direction and just not take that damage. Fuck. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I have to eat one. That's not good. I totally could have avoided that, and I didn't. Like, bro, I'm going home. As soon as that stuff happens... Hey, everybody, we're going to go do it. Like, remember, what was the scene in Blair Witch? Okay, I'm trying to think, like, different parts, like, different movies, how I would react in different movies. Okay, all right, first one, The Shining. Okay, so there I am, and they're like, hey, we got a job offer for you. You got to be like alone in this hotel and like take care of it for like 6 months straight. And there's not going to be any like phone access or internet access. I'd be like, all right, I'll probably try some other prospects. There you go. That was the end of that movie. Why would I fuck around with that? Why would I throw the dice in the favor of that? Why? Are you crazy? Hey, everybody, let's go into like some random place for like, I don't know, like a lot of time, like 6 months out of the year, you know, and then no contact with the outside world. Yeah, bro, peace. No, let me hop back on Craigslist. That tells you how old I am, right? Using Craigslist to find a job. No, I would, I'd be like, bro, I'm going back on monster.com. Like, what? What? No. No, that's a terrible idea. Okay. What's the next one? 2001 Space Odyssey. Okay. We want you to go on this mission to Jupiter. You're gonna be like alone for like, you know, for like a really long time and maintain a bunch of people that are like, you know, unconscious, and that there's gonna be a supercomputer that's gonna help you. Nah, I'm good. Why would I do that? Ain't no amount of money worth that. How much am I getting paid? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be fine. I'll be fine without that. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'll just live with the fact that I just get paid a little less. That's fine. Right? Do I got to do the Jupiter mission? Can I do like the, you know, the flyby mission where I don't have the insane supercomputer? How about that? How about that one? What's another horror movie that would happen, and like how it would end if I were the character? I'm trying to think some other horror movies. Oh, you ever watch Talk to Me? Somebody would bust out that hand at the party, right? And be like, "Oh yeah, we let do this thing," and they're like the hand, and then I would just go. I'd be like, okay, bye. I'm gonna go home. Why would I? Why would I stick around for that? Who in their right mind is like, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. Hey, you can like talk to the dead. Oh, the thing, bro. I wouldn't have even taken that job. They'd be like, you gotta be out in like the Arctic, and like in like the insanely freezing cold for like really long stretches of time. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'll probably just like take a work from home job. It'll be easier. It'd be way easier to just do the work from home job. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, why would I? Why would I do that? Why would I take that job? That's just wild. All right, come on. Let me see. What do we get? What are we getting? All right, we got 2 archers. We got the melee, and they're gonna the archers are gonna start swinging in a second. All right, here they come. All right, I'm happy with this. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'll take those shots all day long, knowing that I'm not really too concerned about my prayer right now. Like, bro, I'll just take the work from home job. I'll take the pay cut. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, oh, you can get paid 6 figures. No, dude, I'm gonna be like alone, like fucking for months on end. I'm like, the world shouldn't be driven around money, man. Man, the things people will do for money fucking blows my mind sometimes. Oh, hold on. Where does it spawn? Where's the spawn? It's just 2 melee dudes. Oh, this is easy. Yeah, so they're not going to be able to touch me because they're just going to get stuck on this rock. Hopefully. Hopefully they get stuck on the rock. Wait. Are they going to get stuck on the rock? Let me back away a little bit. Let me just make sure that they are in fact, okay, they are getting stuck on the rock. Just want to confirm that. Just confirming they are indeed getting stuck on the rock. Wave 31 is that mage, that protect from mage. That's a spooky bean. That's the spooky bean. See, first, I could accuse you of lying right now, because when I was asking about horror movies that involve ghost and Ouija boards, you say you do it because you don't believe in those things. Stop the cap. All right. I'm going to let you in on a secret on myself. I don't like messing with stuff like that. I know that none of it exists, and I know it's illogical to think otherwise. I just don't like messing with stuff like that. I'd rather just be like, listen, fuck it. No, we're not. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, hey, you want to do this Ouija board with me? Not really. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't want to do your Ouija board. I'm just going to be honest with you. with that being said, right, the idea of like this little like toy, like a board game that is made by Hasbro, like somehow has unlocked the ability into the spirit world, it just blows me away. I'm like, why do people think this works? All right, so this dude is gonna pop me for like a crap ton of damage. If I don't, did you guys notice that that thing just hit me even though I had Protect from Mage? I think it's because like the tick was off. I'm starting to realize a majority of the jobs, like a majority of the jobs, like a majority of these like horror films that we're talking about, they're just bad jobs. They're just bad jobs. Like you know, like for example, they're like hey everybody, let's get up on a giant space station and go there, and then oh, there's a distress signal, and then like oh, now there's like an alien and we have to like study it and whatever, and it's like, bro, this is just a bad job. Shit, don't get hit by that. Fuck. Kill this thing quick. Kill the prayer drainer quick. Kill the prayer drainer quick. half of the things we're talking about, they're all just jobs. Like, oh, you gotta go, it's your job. I'm like, no, bro, I'm quitting. I'm leaving. What? I feel like half the time it's like they just did it because they wanted the paycheck, and I'm like, bruh, it doesn't have to be that. You don't have to work that hard. You do not have to work that hard. Where first, even though you don't believe in religion and ghosts and things of that nature, you're watching a movie, you're reading a book about these things and put it into the same contexts as magic universe such as Tolkien. Yeah, but I don't think that Tolkien actually exists. Like the author exists. I mean, like the Tolkien verse, I guess. Dude, how much damage does it, like this guy is level 360. That's wild. All right, so we got another one here. This is just mages, bro. This is just these mages, bro. They're gonna keep whopping on us. So I just gotta keep up the prayer, keep the mage up, because these mages, these guys are trouble. These are trouble. All right, keep going. And don't get near it, because he's a level 360. Bro, will fuck you up. I'm a wave 33. All right. We're doing well so far. We're doing well. I believe. Do you guys believe? Because I believe. I believe I can do it. By the way, have I mentioned that The Lord of the Rings is second rate compared to the works of Michael Moorcock? I have not heard of Michael Moorcock. I would have to look at Michael Moorcock to tell you, and I swear to you, if I end up finding out that Michael Moorcock sucks compared to Tolkien, you and I are gonna fight super hard, because I am so defensive about Tolkien. It is wild. We are going to fight, bro. I'm gonna end up reading a Michael Moorcock book and being like, bro, what is wrong with you? Tolkien is way better. Well, I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. All right, come on. We got the Ketzek here. Come on, Ketzek, die, you stupid bastard. Hit him. Hit him for a moderate amount of damage. Thank you. All right, now kill the Tizki. Okay, done. All right, so it doesn't look like one's spawning here, but we do see the Ketzek coming. And so we're going to protect, like, now. Why? 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 That was so much damage for no reason. That was so much damage, bruh. You're killing me with this shit, bro. These are not a problem. Oh, god damn it, dude. They are a problem. They're hitting me for 3 damage. Bruh. Lol, no, I'm kind of gaslighting you a little, but there's a big point of contention as far as who is a better writer between the two. It's like Stephen King versus Kuntz. Dude, King is way better than Kuntz. It's not even close. Kuntz wishes that he was king, bro. Kuntz wishes. Like, Kuntz is good. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know, one of these is way more successful. Like, it's not even close. And for good reason, right? Gotta keep sucking down those prayer potions, bro. But we're doing good. We're doing good so far. I'm just gonna suck them down when I need it. Come on. And remember, we're about to enter into number 35. The Ketzek is not a big deal. Come on, hit him. Jesus. So King is way better. I don't know who the other guy is, so that tells me all I need to know. Yeah, true, bro. True. Can I fight the Tizki and kill it before? Good. All right. But the magic's about to hit me, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna stick to that. Cowcrapper says, hello, folks. Hope all is well. All is well. We're gonna complete this. I refuse to be the guy that loses to this. Refuse. I do not accept defeat. We're on wave 35. There's what, 64 waves? No, I'm sorry, 63 waves. We got this. I'm not worried. Last time we ended up panicking because I didn't know who to prioritize, the rangers or the mages. Turns out definitely the rangers, and protect from mage while you're taking down the ranger. Calcrepper says, Amender is like Captain Kirk, doesn't believe in a no-win situation. True. Based. Yo, you know what we just realized? Is that a majority of these horror movies is just a bad job. Like you just got a bum job. Kill that quick. It's gonna cast magic at me, so get the fuck away from me.
As it should.
Hey, how you doing, Chaos?
Chilling. Oh,
Nice,
you're gonna
sir.
love this. So yesterday, boot up some RuneScape, right?
Yeah, sick.
And
sick.
I was trying to.
I'm doing
I
fight
was trying to
capes right
figure-
now, bro. I'm trying to get my fire cape.
You're gonna love this. I was trying to figure out what was the last thing I was doing on my account,
Uh-huh.
and then I see like 12 giant keys, and I'm like, okay. Then I go into the giant lair, start fighting Obar.
Oh, nice. Nice.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. The third time I fought him, guess what he dropped?
The club?
The club.
Nice.
That's a 1 in 128 drop.
Great work. Yeah, you got spooned. You got spooned. Good work.
Facts. That entire club is worth more than anything in my bank.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Base Got Flashy says, Children of the Corn is a great movie. I can watch it countless times. You know, I've not seen that one. What was the one movie that I watched of, what is it? My Dearest? What was it called? Hold on. My Dear. No, it was called, it was a movie about a, no, it was called Misery. Yeah, Misery. That movie was wild, bro. That movie was wild.
That's a fact.
Have you ever watched it? That was a wild movie.
I met the
Yeah.
people, the cast that did that.
That's cool.
Nice.
It's a great movie. I really liked it. I thought it was good.
One of the scenes that bugged me out was when she was over his bedside when he like screwed
Oh,
off
the
his
broken
legs.
leg scene, bro.
Yeah,
like
and then
where they stomped him with it. Oh god, bad.
Start break. Oh god. And the one time, this is what I love the most. The movie subverted your expectations, right? So the police pull up to the door, and you feel like everything's okay, and then he gets blinked out.
Yeah, bad.
Oh my god. Did you ever
on,
watch
get the hell
Cujo?
up. Cujo? No. Bro, why am I
Number-
getting hit by this?
Ooh.
Stop it. All right. We're doing great. We're fighting the Ketzeks, no problem. Handling them like it's nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, AWOL Thoughts is Misery. No, we just realized that a lot of these movies, a lot of these horror movies, they're just, the premise is you just have a bad job.
Yeah.
Like your job just sucks. Like The Shining. The Shining was, yeah, your job just sucks, bro. It's a shit job. Why are you taking shit jobs, bro? Just take the pay cut. Just take the fucking pay cut and go work at an office like the rest of us. Like, bro, it doesn't have to be that bad. I ain't that down bad. Like, hey, do you want to take care of this, like, hotel, like, 6 months into the winter, and you don't have any access to, like, anything, and you got to be, like, stuck here for, like, a really long time? You want to do that for a paycheck? No, I don't. Why the fuck? It ain't worth that much, bro. No, that sounds awful. What? Why would I do that? And they never tell you how much money they're making. Oh, bro,
Yeah.
another one. Five Nights at Freddy's. Bro, it's just a bad job. It's just a shit job. It's like, why are you taking this shit job? What's wrong with you? Go home. Go on Craigslist. Go on monster.com. Like, what are you doing? Go get a trades degree. I never heard of an electrician get fucking just annihilated by a fucking psychopath.
Facts. Bro, like I
You don't
can't
gotta
even
be
imagine
that-
working.
Are we all that down bad? Like that we just need that much pay? Like it just doesn't seem right.
I can imagine just working at a lobby and it's like nighttime, 3 o'clock in the morning. You look up and you see two ghost children that look alike start talking
Yeah,
to you.
bro, like I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm a clock
That's
out for
enough.
the night.
Like, no, we're good. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that?
Yeah, we're
Why
leaving.
would I do that? Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going home. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh,
I think I
man.
can go in this direction over here. It's okay if I take a little bit of damage from this. It's okay. All right. All right. So I got him safe spotted. So we can just kind of whack him here. And then we're good. All right. Good. All right. No. Face checking these guys, not a good idea. It's not good. Not a good time. But, you know, it's doable. You just got to prioritize not getting hit by this thing.
That is the key.
All right, well, maybe a plumber. Lunar's like, you've never seen the lights go out. Electrician horror. Okay, bro.
Oh, my God.
All right, maybe there is some fucking horror with an electrician or something or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, just go get a trades degree, bro. You don't got to do these insane people jobs, bro.
Yeah, but imagine a plumber, right? Let's say you're snaking a toilet. Next thing you know, a monster attacks your face.
What?
Like,
How big do you think the pipe is? What?
it just keeps coming.
What's coming out? The blob? Like what? Doesn't make any sense. What do you mean?
No, I'm not trying to get blobified.
Yeah, me neither, dude. I don't want to get blobbed. Yo, these Kedzaks, bro. These guys hit so freaking hard, bro. They hit so hard. We got
What's the max that they hit?
A lot. Like, they'll pop you for 45. Like, if you don't have Protect from Mage, they will pop you so hard.
It's fun. I don't even have Protect from range. I was just brute forcing Ober, and he was doing like 23 on me, and I'm like going through my swordfish.
Yeah, there you go. You got to get that Protect. This is good stuff.
No, I have to.
Right.
I'm like 2 levels away. My prayer is 38.
What do we get? What are we getting? Okay, so there's another. We got a ranger, and then we got the mage. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to mage, and then just kill this range as quick as possible. That's my only option. We're gonna just take some damage here. There's nothing I can do. Just kill the ranger as quick as possible. No problem. No problem. That was taken like a fucking champ, bro. Taken like a champ.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, we're on wave 39. The next wave, it's just some just keys. But yeah, there's going to be more toxils. We're going to have to make calls like that over and over. So I'm not too worried, though. I think we got this. Gotta get that fire cape, bro.
Hell yeah.
Need that fire cape. We're coming for it. It's got my name on it.
I was surprised that all these bosses are like in the hundreds.
Oh yeah, dude. They're horrendous. But thankfully, I mean, they're just regular monsters. You just have to have the proper protect mages from it,
True.
and you'll be all right.
I got the 60.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
It's great times.
True. Also realized why I maxed out my mage level, because for free to play 59 you get Fire Blast and that's it. But the reason I even maxed it out was because of Varrock and Falador teleport.
True, yeah. No, you need it. Huge quality of life improvement.
Exactly.
Bro,
I
can
don't
you
think
not
I
hit him
would be
for
able to-
one? I need this guy down like yesterday. All right, he's done. Now these guys, they'll drain your prayer, so you got to stay the hell away from them.
Ooh.
Like this here, he's gonna fucking drain your prayer like a dick. Look at him. Get him away from me. Get him away from me.
That's crazy. Prayer is like the most important thing. To make sure you're solid.
I'm about to get maged. I gotta kill this. No. Stay the fuck away from him. Alright, cool. We're good. We just have to kill this quick.
Thank you.
I'm not too worried. At all. We got this. No problem. We knew what to do. We're on wave 40. Like nothing, bro. Like nothing. Let's see. Rainbow Ash says, not to mention we're overpopulated and destroying the planet. I don't want to contribute to that. Based. Bro, if you ever, like, wonder, like, oh, should I have had kids? Bro, just go on r/regretful parents. Bro, Bro, trust me, you made the right decision. You made the right decision. I'm just letting you know. You don't have to have kids to be happy, bro. You're going to be fine. Relax. Relax. The nurses will be there at the end. All right,
I
let's
don't
see.
know. Sometimes I regret not having kids.
Do you? I don't regret it. I mean, I guess like if I ever do regret it, I could always adopt. Like, why not?
Sure. It's a weird toss up
I
because
don't
it's like
either.
I think of it like the with a specific partner that I had that she had an abortion with. I would have definitely wanted to have kids with her, not any other time because I was, regardless, I was poor at the time, but still. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be able to do it later on in life. I'm only 30. It's not like an issue. Like, you have your entire life ahead of you.
All right, we got 9 damage there. Come on, kill him. Oh, dude, how much? I am actually running out of prayer here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No. We got to kill him quick. All right, just yeah. Just take a little damage. It's okay. Kill this quick.
The prayer potion.
Come on, kill him quick. All right, kill this guy quick because he's gonna pop me for some more damage. Come on, kill him. All right, no problem. I'm gonna kill these little guys here real quick. Kill the little guys. If making crotch demons is what makes you happy, then do it. That's funny, crotch demons. Just make sure you take care of them and do right by them. I completely agree with that. God, there's a lot of people that end up having kids that do not do well with their kids. They treat them badly. They punish them cruelly. They, can't handle the fact that babies cry. Blows my mind, really. I'm like, why are you having kids if you can't handle that? Like, what did you expect when you had children? You think the baby's just not going to cry constantly? Like, of course they're going to do that. I watched this horror, like a murder documentary thing, like on YouTube, that talked about this dumbass, stupid fucking parents that they were sick and tired of hearing their child cry. And one of them just was so frustrated that he sat on the child to get it to be quiet, and then ended up killing the baby. I'm like, how dumb are you? Bro, jail and throw away the key because you're too stupid for life. Like, I'm sorry, you're too dumb. I'm like, bro, it's a baby. Baby's gonna cry. Like, I don't know what the hell this is.
Facts. If the baby's crying, it probably
I
needs something.
am gonna take a shit ton of damage there.
Oh no.
Wait, no, we're good. We're good. Oh, gotta kill the Toxzil. Come here.
Yeah,
Come
I knew it.
here.
We weren't good.
Yeah, he's streaming, Kyle.
Toxzil, come
I
here.
know.
Bro, so annoying. All right. There he is. Okay, just kill him quick. He needs to die quick. Come on. Did I not get enough prayer potions? Jesus, I hope I did. Can you hit him? Kill him? Like, why is he not dead yet? Kill him. Thank you. Alright, I think we're good so far. Hey Kyle, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, just playing a game.
RuneScape, I see.
Yep, fight caves. We're gonna get fight caves done. I believe.
I have my only memories of
How come I
RuneScape,
can't see it?
of classic RuneScape,
Can't
is
see it? Oh.
there was some kid who I think was somewhat related to me through some connection. All I know is I met him at my great-grandmother's house, and he was playing RuneScape on my great-grandmother's computer.
Thank you.
See, 100% could have had kids at 21, but I was financially unstable, and Plug's doing music and not parent material nowadays, so maybe in 5 years. Hey, there you go. See? Look, responsible decision making. Wow.
Wow.
What did I just get hit by?
I think there's some instances where, like, I wouldn't have kids
Bro,
specifically
another
for
one of these.
this.
Kill this
But
quick.
if you accidentally have kids, them using that as inspiration to further your life. But it depends on what you're wanting to do career-wise. Because, like, if you're just wanting to it's perfect if you're just wanting to get into traits. Because, like, yeah, it can be a definite encouragement to just get into the traits. Because you can still do... Actually, I don't know. I take back what
Whenever the opportunity happens, you'll always have to have a talk with your significant other, if at least your significant other respects you, right? You have a talk with them, and you have a one-on-one conversation of where your lives are headed, and if a child is feasible at this current time. If it's not feasible, unfortunately, it is what it is. And I hate to say that, right? But if it is feasible, get it done, have a family. But at the end of the day, this is a decision you both have to make at the same time.
Why do you have
together.
like?
Well,
Why
it's
is
better
it,
for
there's
the
so much
child.
societal pressure where people say, "Oh, you have to do this, otherwise you won't be satisfied in your life." I'm like, why is that the only move?
Well,
I think that kind
people
of
have been priced out, right?
I think anytime, I kind of agree with Amender there, where it's like anytime that something's made a requirement like that, it also sort of lessens the value of it. Where it's like there's a lot more value when it's like you're having kids purely for the desire to raise a new human being.
Sure, but I guess when I say requirement, I meant more or less talking to your partner about it, because that's the requirement. You need to have an interjection with your partner, because if not, then it's just like you basically the whole relationship is done. It's like either you're lying to me or you're just not. And like, not only did you lie to me about something like small, I don't care about that, but you, number one, lied to me about something gigantic, and then on top of that, it's just the fact that you lied, right? So.
Well,
It doesn't always. Well, to be fair, like, people can change their mind within a relationship, right?
my only options sort of like require that by necessity, considering I'm dating somebody of the same sex. Like I can't get my boyfriend pregnant. I mean, we've been trying, but
Never say never.
Yeah,
Bro, that's
you
wild.
never know in the future.
yeah.
Technology
But I'm
can advance.
sort of like, and morally, I kind of feel like adoption is really, I don't want to say my only option, but the only option I feel comfortable taking, because I like there are so many kids in need of families. I'd rather, I don't know. I feel like
I have no food.
Also,
I have no food. I'm out of food.
Just want to make a point. This is completely random, but in 2020, a gay couple managed to convince some of the internet that they'd had the world's first anal birth.
Stupid.
hey,
Fucking brilliant.
Jesus Christ.
People out there will literally believe anything.
No, but you know what's really interesting?
I've seen some artists kind of like schematicize out the human anatomy and fantasize out the human anatomy to like create functions for that, where there's like, it's like, I don't know.
Kyle.
Oh, this was ridiculous. This was like there'd been a successful ovary transplant. You know, they really got technical with it. It was just so fucking ridiculous.
Kyle, I want
But they trolled the internet.
something.
Can I just check something with you guys very quickly? From the times you've spoken to me before, is this clearer than normal generally, or any idea? I can't imagine it.
You sound the same.
Huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like you sound like you're talking to me through a phone, but or it could be coming through your webcam camera still.
Yeah.
I'm testing two
Feeling like I'm
earpieces.
not doing a good run here. I feel like I'm not doing well. I screwed up on that
One of
last
them's
run.
like considerably more expensive than the other. So if you hear me the same in volume like normal, then I'm not going to buy them.
I would check your settings to see what audio device Discord is using for recording audio.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've seen that a lot. It often falls back to the on hands, doesn't it? It gets confused if you do other things at the same time. So if I'm talking to you and then I open a YouTube video, or if someone calls me, Discord's like, what the fuck do I do? It kind of, like it puts the headphones in different states according to what's going on the phone.
I don't mean to immediately distract, but I want to focus because I'm noticing this now on Amender's stream.
Fuck.
Amender, so exactly how much faith do you have in the audio processing properties of the Shure mic you're using? Because it's clear to me that you're using all the onboard USB stuff by having that Shure mic plugged in through USB rather than having it plugged in through what is this? MIDI? Not MIDI. XLR. You're not using the XLR cable, so you don't have so I'm guessing you're not using like an audio interface. You're just using a straight USB cable to your computer from the Shure microphone.
Yeah, I'm just using a USB.
Yeah, so like it's all.
They
I
hit
mean,
too far.
Wait, so then why does Shure even? I guess so. It's like multi-purpose. So if
I'm doing this wrong.
You can get weirdly Bluetooth gaming headsets that can just plug straight to the phone.
What's like Amender, if he wanted to, he also has XLR out. So if he wanted to, he could also do like a live stream where he's also performing to a live audience because he can run the XLR out to like an actual audio interface that's hooked up to like a PA system or a set of like like concert speakers.
I don't have a need for an audience. In fact, I think the doctor said it was expressly disadvised.
Right. What did you say?
Jesus. I said, oh God, what did I fucking say? Sorry, I'm not meds. I was saying that I don't need an audience though. That was it. I don't need an audience. And actually the doctor strongly disadvised it. Unadvised. Advised against it.
What are you guys talking about at this point?
We're talking nonsense, but I was talking specifically about your mic, Amender. You're running just HD. You're running just USB.
Yeah, it's just USB.
Which for what you're using it for is like perfectly responsive. Like I don't like my microphone doesn't have USB. It just has XLR because it doesn't have an onboard audio interface. Whereas like the Shure microphone that you're using has an onboard audio interface, so you can just run a HDMI directly to your computer. Where mine, I need an audio interface, and then I run an XLR cable from my microphone to the audio interface. Then the audio interface is plugged in through USB to my computer.
That is crazy.
The mic gets powered from the plate from the machine, right? It doesn't have its own power source.
Exactly.
I got a pair of $10 headphones from the bodega, and I think my quality's pretty clear.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Headphones or microphone? I mean, I guess it doesn't.
Earbuds.
Yeah. So like, it doesn't. It unless you're trying to achieve like a very specific, like high quality for the sake of high quality. Like, everything is working.
I mean, if you're trying to, hold on.
But what Amender's doing is like, even what Amender's doing, like he is still getting like about the same quality as every podcaster out
I
Sure.
can't believe I lost.
If
that.
Most of the time, I talk to you guys. Oh, sorry.
If- Hold on. If you want top tier quality, just buy yourself a Newman. Right? You'll be alright. A Newman. I think those things.
What did I do
like
wrong?
1,500, 2,000. Are you run out of prayer potions?
I didn't run out of prayer
I
potions.
would
I ran out of
say-
food. Is what I ran out of.
Food. Yeah, you get some more food.
The problem isn't need more food. The problem is I didn't do it right.
Oh, and then
Well,
another thing I wanted to talk
My
about.
setup is just 2 pairs of headphones. One of them is a
Clearly
pair
I'm
of
doing
open
something wrong.
headphones. So when
While I'm on this,
okay.
while I'm
Well,
on this,
just everybody. So I've got those
Is there
open
any
flip-
way we can like focus
there's
on the game real quick? I just need to I just need like comms for a little bit and then talk about it and see what the hell happened. Did you guys even watch what was going on?
Make your food and magic and everything else restore.
What?
I
mean,
thought
you got
that you ran
subtracted
out of food.
Yeah. You said you ran out of food.
Focus on comms. Are you playing RuneScape or are you playing Tarkov? Because
Bombs is a bit.
Check my 6, Kyle. I need to know.
Yeah.
I think there's a few scabs over by. A few
There's a
scabs
guy-
over by
All right, let's pull up a
by,
quick guide. We're
Dorn.
just gonna look. We're just gonna watch a quick guide and then see if we can figure out what exactly I did wrong there, because clearly I did something wrong. I'm not even getting to. I'm not even getting to the what's his name, Jad. To talk Jad. I'm not even getting to that yet, which is a shame, because that's where most people screw up. Is Jad. And so I need to like understand like what is it that I'm doing that's requiring me to, that's like messing me up, I guess. Anyway, let me pull up Chrome here.
I like the slow dissolve effect that you had to pull up your face and then back into the game.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold
I
on.
just noticed the small
let's-
things.
Let me just figure this out. Let's see here. Okay.
Here, and welcome to my guide on the fight
Oh,
caves.
no,
This
same.
Fight on the
will guide
fight caves,
everyone, but my
okay.
target group is actually Iron Man.
Speed.
Now, I do want to
Let's
keep
get
this
that
guide as
to-
short and concise as possible because I hate long guides. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The
Short
first
and
thing that I would like to
concise
discuss
and
is
it's
weapons.
22
A lot of
minutes
people take on
long?
the fight caves using the rune crossbow and diamond bolts, but I highly recommend that you actually go for the magic sword bow and butte. This is what I use for my first completion as well as my 4 other completions. This also makes it pretty hardcore friendly because you don't have to go
About
to the
short as
wilderness
it
to go
gets.
to the archaeologist for a rune
Magic
crossbow. To get the
bow,
sword bow, you can do
magic
some
and
flushing, or you can go
really,
ahead
you
and
would
do
not
hard clues. That's
do
what I did. You will need to do hard clues anyways to get the black
crossbow.
guide because that is what you are going to use during the fight caves as well. Anyways, back to the bow. Now that you actually have the magic
Alright,
sword
well,
bow,
let me
go
get
ahead
off
and
of
do it
that.
with an LMS. And while you're here, go ahead and get yourself around 900 rune arrows. And that is the weapon and ammunition you are going to want to use during the fight caves. Now let's go ahead and get into stats and gear. For your stats, you are going to have at least 70 range, 44 prayer, and
Oh, yeah,
40
Kyle, I
defense.
wanted
70 range
to-
is
I
the
don't think
bare
I
minimum
have
of what would be the
rune
fight
arrows.
caves.
Yeah, it's gone free yet?
You are going to want to have 44 prayer.
I wanted to tell you some, Kyle.
For eagle eye,
Uh,
and for
I-
defense,
you know,
can actually wear the black
yeah.
guide. And then for a
So
bonus
you're
recommendation,
like
and
one of the few. It's
I'm like
gonna be
trying
a
to
little
watch
tough.
this. I'm trying to watch
We're
this,
gonna get
man.
it-
Should I mute?
Hold
Should
on.
I just
Why
silver
don't you
mute?
Oh,
put
shit,
some?
sorry.
I highly
That's-
recommend that you go through with is 58 Slayer. This is so you can get in and view the black mask. If you would like to, you can go ahead and do some point
Do you
boots.
not
on
have a
these rolls to get
Mender
Slayer
stream
helmet,
up?
and that-
I'm watching.
I'm watching too, but I don't know what to speak right now.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
making a King Prawn Laxter.
Just let him finish the video and then we're good.
oh, hold on.
the best in slot thing you can use at the fight caves. Now let's go ahead and get into gear. Now the first gear setup that I'm going to be showing you is the bare minimum that you should be using. After we discuss this, I'll go ahead and talk about upgrades.
You should have
Now,
just
for your
punched
weapon
the
and
link
ammunition, you're
into
obviously gonna be using
the
magic sword bow and
Discord
butte
share or
with arrows.
something.
For your body and legs, go ahead and get yourself some black DI. For your helmet, go ahead and slap on the black mask and butte or the Slayer helmet and butte. Put on your Abba's accumulator, an amulet of power, rune
Okay.
gloves or barrow's gloves, the Shazian boots 5 or snakeskin boots, and lastly an explorer's ring. This is the absolute bare minimum that I would recommend going into the
Oh,
fight
you
caves
have a
with. Now, let's discuss
ponytail.
the
I'm
tournament
just
setup.
noticing
If
that
you don't have a black
now.
mask and butte or black DI, I doubt you'll have void, but if you do, go ahead and put that on. As for your weapon, like I said earlier, if you want to use the rune crossbow, go ahead and use
Well, I
the
guess I
hammer
could
with
put my
diamond
hair in a
bolts. Now for actual
ponytail. I have
upgrades,
kinda
this
like
is
a
mainly
mullet
targeted towards
thing
normal
going.
accounts. If you have enough money, I'd go ahead and invest in a blowpipe. I wouldn't get really any other weapons because you want something fast. And for your ammunition,
do
I would use
anything
adamant
like
from
that.
the Now for your
I'm
body
an
and chest, you can
Iron
go ahead
Man.
and get God D'hide Carols, or you can get Armadillo if you have that much money. For your amulet slot, go ahead and upgrade to a glory.
not gonna be able to
Fury,
use-
and then an anguish.
use
For your helm,
the,
once again, I would highly recommend a Slayer helm. Otherwise, I would use a
blowpipe.
helm
We're not
Mezzanot,
there
an
yet.
Archer helm, God D'hide Coif, or an Armadillo helm. For your boots, you are going to want to go ahead and upgrade to Ranger boots.
Are you saying you don't blow pipe?
Now, as for your gloves, go ahead and stick to those barrels gloves. And then lastly, for rings, I would recommend that you use the Archer's ring and Butte if you have that. Otherwise, just stick to the Explorer's ring. And that is pretty much all the gear that I'm going to discuss. Now let's talk about inventory setups. If you have access to ranging potions, go ahead and bring 2 of those. And with this, I would recommend bringing a little bit of food.
2
anywhere from 4 to 8
ranging
pounds.
potions.
You don't need that much food because you can actually regen health during the cave if you get too low. And then other than that, go ahead and bring yourself a holy wrench if you have one. Otherwise, just fill the rest of your inventory with prayer pots. Now,
You are multi-streaming right now,
The most
right?
important tool that completing the fight caves is knowing cave
Okay.
rotations. And don't worry, this is way simpler than it sounds. On the RuneScape wiki, there is a page labeled Tazar Fight Caves Rotations. Here you will see 15 different rotations that you can get in the fight caves. For each rotation, the first 4 waves are labeled as to where the enemies are going
Have
to
you
spawn from.
considered
So upon starting the cave, go ahead and center yourself in the middle and make sure you
child gambling app?
I physically cannot focus on this video if you are telling me about multi-streaming right now. Kyle. All right, hold on. Let me understand what it is that I did wrong. Honestly, like I might want to have to look at rotations to understand what is going on, because clearly I'm just like getting whacked by these rotations. I'm getting hit by stuff that I feel like I shouldn't be taking hits, or I shouldn't have to use prayer for. I should be able to just anyway,
memorize where each of the enemies spawn during these 4 waves. Once you've completed the first 4 waves, you should be able to know what rotation you are on. Upon figuring out your cave's rotation, go ahead and open up the link to it. Here, you're going to see every single one of the 63 waves in the fight caves in order. You're going to see where every enemy spawns throughout these waves. You're going to see where you should probably stand most realistically. And as you go, you can actually mark which waves you have completed. This makes it really easy to track where the enemies are going to spawn from, where you should stand, and it makes the fight caves pretty much cheesable. In all honesty, with this, you can actually just go into the fight caves with a full inventory of prayer potions and some really terrible gear, and you could probably complete it. Now, before we actually get started, here are my tips for taking on
that
Jad.
doesn't
For
make
one,
me
focus
feel
strictly on
better.
Jad before you do anything else. This encompasses attacking healers, healing yourself, or using prayer potions. As you can see in this clip, the second that Jad attacks me, that is when I go to heal, attack the healers, or use prayer. I do not do this while Jad is attacking me. The second I see his attack come out and I have the right prayer on, that is when I take action on something else. As for my second tip, and everyone says this, do not panic at all. Now, this doesn't mean don't get nervous. I get nervous every single time I do Jad. Even during this kill right here, I did actually end up panicking at one point because I didn't have the right prayer on, but even with that said, I stopped panicking immediately, used the right prayer, and attempted to tick eat it. Albeit, I don't even know how to tick eat. Now, for my third tip, I suggest finding a way to keep yourself calm. I still get nervous to this day every time I fight Jad, and I've killed him like 10 times now. But to help keep myself from getting nervous and keeping myself as calm as possible, I listen to some really calm music without any lyrics. I make sure to breathe. And lastly, I verbally announce every single one of Jad's attacks. The physical second I see Jad hit the ground, I say range. When I see Jad put up his legs, I say mage. It may not sound like this will help, but it really does. And this is what has helped me kill Jad every single time that I've killed him. Now, I'm going to show you an example of this. Even after watching this guide, if you would like to watch a full unedited completion of the fight caves, I will provide.
But I'm not even getting to Jad. Where is the?
And do not press continue. Wait until your character runs to the middle. This makes it to where absolutely nothing can spawn, and you start the caves when you want to. So let's begin.
And I mean, does
Starting off,
lyrics
as you can
does
see, we
even
have a bat spawn
need
next to the
music?
west.
I think all music is without lyrics.
Thirdly,
I
we
don't
have
think
fat
lyrics
spawning from
makes
the east.
music.
And as you can already see just after wave 3, we already know the rotation of our cave is 2. So with that known, let's go ahead and knock off these first 3 waves, and let's continue the rest of our cave normally. Just a heads up, you can actually log out during the fight caves, and you will not be penalized at all, but you will get teleported back to the center of the arena. Now that we're a few waves into the actual fight caves itself, I am going to go over
is there's a drama YouTuber with the
username
Lyrics, not spelled like lyrics, but never mind. It's a dumb joke.
As for the far right, over here we have Italy Rock, which is really nice as well. Once again, like this spot, you will not have enemies get trapped on this side right here. They will be able to walk right to you, but it will get enemies stuck here as well. Once again, with this place being your focal point, this is the best spot because any enemy that is over a 1x1 will get trapped on this rock right here, and you can safe spot them. We are now in wave 6, meaning we know next wave a ranger is going to spawn. So make sure once you go into wave 7 that you have protect from missiles on. There is our first ranger. Let's go ahead and take him out. And for the spot, if a ranger spawns anywhere other than right here, you can go ahead and drag him all the way to the safe spot by running to this corner right here. This does actually apply to mages as well. And this is an essential mechanic.
Hey, we got Thomas Santos donating another $10 saying, good luck on fight caves. Get that fire cape. Yeah, I ended up losing again. I already did it. I just tried to do it and I lost. And so I'm like, damn, dude. Like clearly I'm doing something wrong because I was running out of food. And like, I feel like I screwed up too easily. And so I got to keep kind of focusing anyway.
Because we are using the magic short bow, our attack range is not that far. This does apply to the toxic blowpipe as well. If there's an enemy past this point and you attack them, you will get dragged forward. If you get dragged forward enough, you can actually get hit by enemies that are stuck over here, and if it is a major, you can get hit pretty hard. This is a mistake that I see happen far too often in the fight caves, and it is one that I still make to this day. So just make sure you drag your enemies when you're in the spot. So we're on wave 13, and we are now moving on to wave 14, which means we are going to get double rangers. Make sure to start this wave while praying protect from missiles once again, and upon completing this wave, we are now going to have the melee healer spawn. This is a big boy, and they can hit pretty hard as well, but these guys are extremely easy to safe spot. These guys really aren't too much of a problem, to be honest. Now, while you're in the spot, make sure to take advantage of the enemies getting safe spotted. If there's a bat,
yeah, I think I gotta be in that spot. That's a good spot to be.
Avoid unnecessary damage as well as losing prayer points. Now, for this wave, we actually had a healer spawn right here next to us, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag him this way. Moving north just a little bit.
There are some people like what they'll do is that they'll do what's called like tick prayers. I've tried doing this. I have no idea how people are this cracked at this game, but I mean I've seen it multiple times where they just do this like no problem, and I'm like it blows my mind anytime I see it. Let me grab these Karambwins. I should not need that many Karambwins as long as I know what I am doing with my prayer. I think that's what needs to
We
happen.
made it to wave 21. This means the next wave being wave 22, we're going to have both a healer and a ranger. In the case of rotation 2, we actually have the healer spawn directly next to us, and the ranger is going to spawn east of us. That means our safe spot right here is not going to work for this wave. Now, if you are a little more experienced with the cave, you don't really have to leave this spot because there's nothing to do, but for the sake of the guide and to do this as safe as possible, I am going to go ahead and go to Italy Rock. And as I stated earlier, this is not a safe spot, so enemies will swing around this corner and you will have to pray against them. Now, as I stated earlier, you can use these big
I'm
rocks
definitely
to get enemies
noticing
stuck on them. This is
there's
a prime
more of a
example where this
delay
can
on
actually come in to be helpful for you. Because of the
YouTube
rotations
than
map, I
there
knew
is
that
on
the healer was going to
Twitch.
spawn right here and the ranger was going to spawn
We,
right here. So standing at Italy Rock is
we
the
could
best thing to
still,
do because
yeah.
we'll both get dragged and stuck on this rock. If you can't tell already, the rotations map is literally just a cheat code.
It's more of a delay on YouTube
and you will be
than
using this map the
Discord.
entire time pretty much from this point on, especially later on into the 50 waves. And this is why the rotations map is such an important part of the fight caves. Once you figure out how to go about the rotations map, how enemies get dragged, and where you should position yourself, you can pretty much master the fight caves. I have done the fight caves 5 times on this account thus far, and I have yet to die because of the rotations map. Even for my first time ever doing the fight caves, as you can see in this image, it took me 2 hours and 30 minutes. I still managed to do it on my first ever try, and I didn't really have that much of an issue. And now, after actually having done the fight caves quite a bit with the rotations map and knowing how to go about it, as well as actually having just a little bit of a higher range level, I can now do the fight caves in less than an hour and 20 minutes as seen here. So please listen to me and use this. Here is once again a prime example of the dragging mechanic. Dragging this ranger all the way over to this corner makes it safe for me to actually click on them. As you can see right here, if I click on them, I will run and I'll stop right here. If they're any further forward, I will get dragged forward, and say that was a mage right there, I would get hit. And yeah, it's not too good. By the way, here's what pausing the cave actually looks like. Just had to go get some water real quick. If you tried logging out midway during a wave, it will tell you that it will pause it after you complete the wave. Here's the actual message you get when you pause the cave. But if you complete it and then log out, you'll get sent to the center of the actual cave upon logging in next time, and you'll get this message. And similarly to when you first actually started the cave, nothing will spawn until you click continue. And in some cases, you can actually use pausing the cave to your advantage. This was not one of those instances. Now moving on, these are 2 more safe spots that I actually recommend using in the cave. South of Italy Rock right here, you can block enemies from attacking you, which is weird because like I said up here, that is not the case. They will go around this corner, but here they won't. Additionally, this entire wall right here serves as a safe spot to enemies north and south of you, and you will end up using this safe spot quite a bit throughout the caves. Not so much for enemies that are stuck north of you because that doesn't really happen that often, but there is a lot of instances in waves where multiple enemies will get stuck on this wall. A lot of the times it's actually a major and a ranger. So now on wave 28, meaning next wave we're going to get double rangers plus a healer. I find that the best way to take on these waves is to locate where the ranger is going to be in relation to the healer and get the healer trapped behind the ranger, like this. Go ahead and take out the healer first, and then you can kill the 2 rangers. Now, following this wave, wave 30, we'll have double healers. The best way to go about this wave is just to simply drag the enemies over here, and just take them out without having to pray at all. And now we're moving on to wave 31, where the actual fun begins. From this point on, no matter where you are starting a wave, if you know for a fact that you will not have a major stuck, pray mage, because these guys can hit really hard. And this is where the rotations map really comes in clutch. As well as the dragging mechanic, I would really recommend that you put this into practice starting from this point on. Now, to conserve yourself some prayer, whenever you have a major spawn next to you and you have enemies trapped, go ahead and kill the major first so you can take off protect from mage. This way you can kill the other enemies freely without using any prayer. But remember, like I stated earlier, if you don't know where the major is going to spawn, make sure you have protect from mage on because of this.
Yeah, I think that one spot is a really good, really good area.
Protect from mage on because I know that the major is going to spawn up here, as you can see in the rotation map, as well as right here with the major actually stuck. Now, when it comes to setups, you can drag enemies as well. If you come out enough from this ledge right here and further down, you can drag the enemy this way, and you can bring them to the safe spots. This way you can set yourself up for the next wave. Moving into wave 38, we are going to have both a ranger and a major spawn. So we have really got to start applying these mechanics. Once again, looking at the rotations map, I know that a major is going to spawn south of Italy Rock and a ranger is going to spawn over here. So the best place for me to be during this wave would be north of Italy Rock. So before I actually go ahead and kill the last enemy in wave 37, I'm going to save them, I'm going to pray against them, and I'm going to run to Italy Rock while dragging them. This way I can kill the enemy when I want to start the next wave, and I can be set up for when these majors and rangers are both going to spawn. And as we can see right here, they have both been trapped. Now when this happens right here, go ahead and pray against the first enemy you're going to face, and attack your target from around this area. This is because if you move a little too far forward, you can get attacked by both enemies at once, which you don't want to
they
happen.
call
Now,
it Italy Rock because it looks like Italy.
Switch to
That's
the next
funny.
player, like so. Now at this point, feel free to kill your next target while looking at the rotations map. If you have to move to another location, go ahead and do so, but because I know that the next wave I'm going to be at Italy Rock once again, I'm just going to kill the enemy and then move over here. Now when it comes to dragging enemies in this location, make
I'm
sure
gonna
you
have to
attack them
figure
from
out that
next to this fence, because
rotation.
if not, you will get dragged out right here and you will get hit. Now here's an instance where I have to drag the last enemy over here because I'm going to have a major spawn here and a ranger's.
Let me see where the rotation map is. Should be here somewhere. Rotations. Tazar fight cave rotations. Okay, so basically in order to... Okay, so it says here, in order to complete is in a more predictable and efficient manner, one can predict the spawn location of future waves. There are only 15 possible rotations that describe the spawn locations for monsters. The rotation may be predicted based on 2 different techniques. By checking which monsters spawn in the first 2 waves, the rotation can be determined in all but 2 rotations, which requires 4 waves to make a distinction. For example, if you are in wave 1, the first monster will spawn into the center. And then wave 2, the 2 monsters spawn in the northwest and the southwest corner, then rotation 1 will be in effect. The rotation is determined by the exact time when the players enter the caves. The rotation, if that player will do changes exactly at every minute, except for rotation 4, which lasts for 2 minutes before changing. Okay, so basically, there are some predicted times, and it says it's got wave 1, wave 2, And so then we would be able to figure out which rotation we're on. Okay. I think based on all of that,
is going to spawn here. So the best way for me to actually take on that
Let's
wave was to
see.
drag the major this way, drag them all the way over here, kill them, and
I'm
then
gonna
start
keep
on the next
watching
wave.
this
And now
because
that
I
I'm
don't
actually in
know
the
if
next wave, I'm going
if
to
there's
drag the
anything
ranger
else
to the
I'm
safe spot so I
missing.
don't walk out too far and get hit by the major. I'm going to take this enemy on, and then once they're dead, I'm going to take the major on. I would also like to mention around this point, now that we're in wave 40 plus, make sure that you conserve as much food as you can and keep at least one range dose for Jad. Having that extra range attack bonus is going to be really important for the Jad fight. That is, even if you have ranging potions. For my first Jad attempt, I did not, so I didn't worry about this. Now, as for food, make sure you have at least 4 Quran ones going into the Jad fight. This is because you will naturally have to tank a few healers during the fight, and you will also want to have the food in the event you make a mistake, which I highly doubt you will. And that's because I believe in you. And because this is also my guide. Now, if you're running low on food and you absolutely need to save the rest of it for the Jad fight,
They're
go ahead and do
wild.
this. If you take damage at any point like this, just go ahead and use the rapid heal prayer and just hide behind a wall until you have full health again. This will really prolong the length of the cave, but it will make it to where you don't waste any food, and it'll make it as safe as possible for you. Adding on to this, if you are running low on prayer as well, don't use the rapid heal prayer, just simply sit here. It will take double the time to heal your health back, but you won't use any prayer or food, so it's worth it. That is why my first cave took me 2 hours and 30 minutes. And to make this healing more tolerable, I would really find something else to focus on while you're waiting. For instance, you can do some homework or listen to some music. You could watch some TV or some other YouTube videos. I would really recommend this guy named Carlson SK. He's got some pretty cool videos, and if you even want to, you
that's
can go check
funny.
out his Twitch as well. Link in the description and shown on the screen right here. Shameless plug, by the way. And just like that, we are
Funny.
already full health once again. So the next big wave you should concern yourself with is wave 45. On this wave, you have 2 rangers and a major spawn. For my rotation, I got fairly lucky and both the rangers came right to me, but in some cases, you are bound to get hit by both a ranger and a major at the same time. If this is to happen, go ahead and pray mage the entire time, and in the process, make sure to kill the ranger as soon as you possibly can. Like shown. This is because the ranger is far easier to kill, it has way less health, it's a lot less accurate, and it does not hit nearly as hard. And now in wave 46, you're going to have both a healer and a major spawn. So surprisingly enough, the cave actually gets easy for a little while. Oh yeah, and while safe spotting, make sure you do not get in melee distance of the rangers or majors, because they do actually melee for quite a bit as well. Congratulations, you've made it to wave 50. Nothing happens on this wave, I just think it's kind of a cool milestone. I also just wanted to mention, if you run out of run energy at any point, go ahead and just use your explorer's ring. Make sure not to teleport though. This is why we actually brought the explorer's ring. Well, that and because of the prayer bonus. Anyways, moving on to wave 53, we are going to get a healer, a ranger, and a major to spawn. So now we have to worry about the great trifecta. But don't worry, this is not that hard, just make sure you have either the major or the ranger stuck at some point while safe spotting the meleeer. It is a lot easier than it sounds as long as you use the rotation map. Here's an instance where I actually had to tank the ranger and major at the same time. As you can see, I prayed mage the entire time and ended up actually taking no damage, which is a little bit lucky to be honest. But that is the best way to go about that every single time. And now we are moving on to wave 60, the hardest wave in the entire fight caves. I would go as far to even say this is harder than Jad. On this wave, you get 2 rangers, a healer, and a major to spawn. Based on your cave's rotation, you could really get screwed over on this wave, so make sure you look at it really in depth before you start this wave. I got surprisingly lucky, so it wasn't too bad for me, but a lot of the times in the past, I've really got screwed over. Now moving on to wave 61, this should be really easy. You get 2 healers and a major. Just retire from mage, go to a safe spot, and you should be fine. And now moving on to wave 62, we will get double majors. Make sure to memorize where the orange major is going to be, this one right here. Wherever this guy spawns, that is where Jad is going to spawn on wave 63, aka the next wave. Make sure to set yourself up accordingly, because the next wave is the final wave, and this is where it's really going to matter. And here we go, Jad is officially spawned. Make sure to go ahead and use your ranging pot, use Eagle Eye and Steel Skin, and go ahead and start attacking Jad.
Nice.
And congratulations, you have completed Jad. Cannot believe I managed to get that kill. I actually messed up a flick there. Let's go ahead and turn the cape. Will I get lucky today? Never lucky. Congratulations, you are now a proud owner of the fire cape. Now make sure while you're
Okay, all right. So what I have learned is that I need to operate these rotations, the rotation strategy, and then once I have rotations down, then I will be able to understand where everything is going to be and just follow very carefully where those rotations are and stick into one specific area. Let me make sure I have my equipment. Nope, I do not have my equipment. So let's grab those one more time. You can go back to talking, by the way, Chaos. We're good to go.
Copy.
Sorry about that. I know that took a
you
while. Everybody like pieced out as soon as they realized that they don't have a like I don't know, I guess like the ability to kind of monopolize the time, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here just like in the live chat, like arguing with Bobro, AWOL, and next guy.
Why does everyone argue with Bobro all the time?
We need to argue with Bobro.
Okay.
He's the one.
Am I low on arrows? I feel like I'm low on arrows. I feel like I need to go get arrows. So I'm gonna just teleport to house. Just gonna teleport to house, and then we're just gonna go do. Or wait, is there a Mortania teleport? Is there a Mortania teleport? Or is there like a Slayer guy here, maybe? I don't see a Slayer guy. There's a bank. Gomel's Hilt. Furnace. None of this is what I need. There's a fairy ring, which is good.
Ooh.
Fairy ring is good. Actually, I think there's a fairy ring in the main area, right? I need to go to like I think there's like a fairy ring in Mortania. Yeah, there is. CKS. All right. Let's get my... I don't think I need my staff. I think I could just use it, right? I think. It has been so long since I've used this. Yeah, I've got my Draman staff. But I have to go to a fairy ring, I think. I think that's what I have to do, yeah. Oh, but you know what? With the Draman staff, I don't even think I need it. I'm pretty sure I don't need it. I think I could just walk to this fairy ring. And we're just going to go buy some arrows. I just need some bronze bolts. Broad bolts? Broad bolts. Iron Man. Broad bolts. Yeah, let's just... All right.
Before Kyle left, I did want to bring up something, but it was generalized thing. So like Republicans, the one thing that they like hate, and I don't know why they even choose to go down this path of thinking, but they're basically like, we don't want gay people to adopt children, right? And in my head, I'm like, okay, well, the adoption centers, right? They're overpooled with kids. They need people to adopt, and straight people don't be adopting. In my personal history, right? I've only met one couple that actually wanted to adopt and did. And I met 10 LGBTQ people that wanted to adopt, and 3 of them did. And it's like, I think to myself, like, why are y'all so hell-bent in keeping these kids in foster care where they might be abused as opposed to putting them into a home with people that actually love and care about them?
Because they live under a basis that it's gonna that it hurts kids to be with LGBT people, which is insane.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, even if you have that mindset of, oh, gay people make child gay, that's not how it works.
All right,
oh,
CKS.
God.
Step 1, CKS. Okay. Oh, we can turn the music back on. Here we go. All right. We got to go to the Slayer guy. Buy some stuff. Trade. There he is. All right. So you got some unfinished bolts. And then there's a bolt head arrow pack. Unfinished bolt broad pack. Is there finished bolts? Oh, shit. Broad arrowhead pack. Broad arrowheads. Unfinished broad bolt. Hold on. Where's the broad bolts at? Hold on. Broad bolts used for crossbow provide same range as adamant bolts. You can buy a set of 25, 35 Slayer points for any Slayer master. Broad bolts are the arrow equipment. Slay. Broad bolts. But where's just broad bolts? It says unfinished broad arrowhead. I have to like fletch them. Training, general ranging is as strong as adamant bolts, but can sometimes be cheaper on the grand exchange, so players should compare the prices. Okay. All right, well, let's just like, I don't know, let's buy like 1,000, I guess. I think I have 1,000 feathers, I think. 450. 550. 750. 800. 850. 900. 950. 1,000. Okay, so I got 1,000. And then we're going to go over here. And it's probably feathers, right? That's probably what I need is feathers. And just click them over and over. Should be easy.
Wait, is that why somebody at the Grand Exchange yesterday was selling 5 million feathers?
Yeah, feathers are good for that. Yeah. Yeah, so
Jesus
I just have
Christ.
to just do this over and over until I get...
That's the same. That's crazy. I remember looking at it like, feathers? Who the hell's going to buy 5 million feathers?
That's a lot of feathers, by the way.
That's a
That
lot
is
of
an
feathers.
insane amount of feathers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ugh. Holy gameplay, Batman. Holy gameplay, Batman. What the hell? This game's like, you know what would be a really fun mechanic? Make you click left and right on one slot to another.
Facts.
Do it over and over, nerd. All right, 1,000 broad bolts. Done. Okay. Done. Problem solved. Okay. Now wield this. We're going to try again. This time we're not going to suck. Well. We also have the bolt rack as well as a Carl's crossbow. That might not actually be a bad idea. We have 7,500 of those. That would be a really good piece of equipment. It fires bolt racks, which upon firing, when equipped other pieces of Carl the Tainted, temporarily lower their target's agility. Additionally, if an amulet of the damned is worn alongside, there's also a 25% chance to deal a second hit of half the damage of the first. That's so good. Unlike standard arrows, it is wielded in both hands. Furthermore, regular crossbows fire fewer, more powerful shots, meaning Carl's crossbow is actually similar in function to a short bow. It just gives potentially higher damage per second at the expense of a shield slot. The crossbow has an attack range of 8. So how much damage would it deal? I'm wondering if I should go Carl's with it. Flurgus says, "Sub bro, me and Gigi are listening and saying hi." Hello. I'm trying to do this game. I'm trying to do Fight Cave. And I'm ripping my hair out trying to get it to work. And I'm thinking, do I want to use a Carl's, like the Carl's set? My only downside is that that's using up bolt racks, which is like, but what else am I going to use that for? But are bolt racks really that good? Is it better? Or am I just wasting bolt racks? I'm trying to, how much damage does a Carl's crossbow do? Carl's crossbow, range strength 77, range attack of 84 because it functions more like a fast short bow than a traditional heavy. Its rapid 4-tick attack speeds up and gives high potential damage per second. I feel like I gotta stick with the rune I'm going to do the tried and true. I got to stick with the rune. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go stick with the rune. All right, let's go. AWOL says, okay, I got a good way to prove my point. Oh, they're talking to Bobro. Back and forths with Bobro. Sick.
Yeah, we're all getting in, and
All right, let's
yeah.
wield the Draman staff, and if I'm not mistaken, we can go straight to the Karamja, which is here, in here, in here, and then it should be BLP. BLP. Let's go. All right, we just need to not suck as much. Stop sucking, 1stAmender. You suck. You're bad at this game. Stop being bad. You're bad, and you do not deserve the fire cape unless if you're good. Right now, you are bad. And if you want to be good, you got to not be bad. Okay. I'm still thinking about the bolt rack and the crossbow.
You're just gonna have to test it out to see what works.
All right, let's try it. Hold on. It's just that if I test it out, then like that, and I lose my shield. That is not good. All right, let me see here. So let's test it with this. We'll try it with this on this guy. I mean, we already know what this does, but what does this do? All right, let's try it. It only does 16, but it's faster. It does hit quite often. Yeah, I feel like the move here. Yeah, look how much slower it is. Maybe I should go with the honestly, this is not a fast game. So I don't think I should be using the Carl's crossbow for this. Okay. All right. Understood. Understood. The assignment has been answered. Okay. We got this. Oh, what are you doing? Looks like we're getting a phone call. All right, hold on a sec. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hey man, good luck.
Thanks,
on this
Flurgus.
run.
Thank you, Flurgus. Appreciate you.
No problem.
You didn't want to talk about
1stAmender.
anything? You didn't want to talk about anything? You just wanted to say good luck?
Dude, I got nothing to talk about.
All right, no, you're
when are we
good.
going
You're
to
good.
Council
Let's,
Oaks,
yeah.
motherfucker?
No, hell yeah, let's do it. Sounds good. Talk to you later, buddy. All right. We got this. Believe in the process. All right, so the first thing we got to do is analyze the waves and where we're going in, okay? So we just need to be aware of these rotations when they first start. And as long as we don't get those two other rotations, we should be good. Knowing my luck, we will definitely get those rotations and have no idea what we're doing. So, wish me luck. All right, here we go. One more try. All right, we got to see where he spawns. All right, so he spawned in the east location. He spawned in the east. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hey, how's it going, Amender?
Hey, is this Euclidean?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
This is Euclidean. All right, hold on a sec. Just give me a quick. Can you give me a quick second? I just got.
I'll give you 2.
All right, so I got center and then southwest center. So southwest center. Southwest center. Oh shoot. Hold on. I got to figure out what rotation I'm on. I thought it was center, southwest center. Center. What rotation am I on? I think I already screwed this up. I think I'm on rotation 11. We're going to find out. We're going to see. We're going to test. I should be on rotation 11 here. Just give me a sec. All right, so if I did that one, just give me a quick sec. I apologize. You caught me at a weird moment. All right, what did you want to talk about?
Well, just games, honestly.
Okay, no problem. Let's do it. Stock games.
So I think that the greatest thing on the Steam store right now is a Total War Shogun 2, and I would like you to change my mind using facts and logic.
That's not Morrowind.
I'm waiting.
You ever play Morrowind?
I have played Morrowind.
It's a really good game.
I would ask you this, though. Why then have they never remastered Shogun 2, but they've had to remaster Morrowind?
I've never played this game you're talking about.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, go play Shogun 2.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I called, because I'm sick of the slander. I'm sick of people playing mid-games. Okay?
Mid games? This is not a mid game. This is old school RuneScape. This is not mid.
Listen, all the marketplace scams have been done. Right? There's no more scams to be had on RuneScape. It's over with.
Oh, you used to do scamming.
No, I never said that. Listen, that you would have to prove that.
I do not know what rotation I'm on. Unironically, no clue what rotation I'm on. I think I'm on this one. I could be wrong. Let's see. This is... I think I'm on this one. So if I'm correct, the next one should spawn on the south. I hope I'm correct. I hope that I am correct. If it spawns on the south, then I will know that I need to go to Italy. Let's see. Hold on. I'm about to see. There should be a level 90 that spawns like here, I think. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that I'm in the right here. I'm pretty sure that this is correct, but I could be wrong. Pizza Boy just said OSRS is not a mid game. I agree. I completely agree with that.
Once he's a pizza man, right, he'll understand where I'm coming from.
What? Once he's a pizza man?
Once he's a pizza man, that's correct.
Okay. Noted.
No, I'm just talking shit. I've never made it past the starting island on that game. I was like 9. It was like 9 or 10. I was
Dang.
Like, it looked cool. Killing the rats was fun, but yeah.
Yeah, I think most would agree it is not a mid game. It's when I was a kid, I remember people would always dog on me for playing RuneScape. They were like, "Why aren't you playing World of Warcraft?" Now look where we're at now.
Well, I think World of Warcraft is like bottom tier, right? That's like an F tier video game.
Like nobody looks at World of Warcraft now and it's like, wow, that's such a much better game than old school RuneScape. Like, come on, bro. Nobody. 0 people said that. 0 people think that.
It's the same reason I never had an Xbox. I don't like the subscription model. You're already paying for internet or whatever on an Xbox. In that case, PlayStation's gone that way as well. These consoles aren't cheap, and neither are the games. And like with a PC build, same thing. Why would I pay, a monthly subscription for that kind of service when it just, I don't know. I don't know how World of Warcraft has lasted as long as it has.
True. Anyway,
But,
did you have
let me
anything
know.
else for me, or?
I mean, if you want to talk politics, current events, anything, I'm down. Just, I'll give you a topic. Just give me like a general. What are you in the mood for?
Well, right now, I'm trying to get fight caves done. I'll talk to you in a bit, okay? Appreciate you.
I'll call you in the future. Thanks, Another.
Appreciate it. See ya. All right, let's slap this out. I believe. Believe in my abilities to do this. Josen says, playing RS on shitty Windows 2K. Ah, the memories. Yeah, hell yeah, based. Shoshir says, why did you ban me? Did I ban you? It's $20 to get unbanned. Just put the name in, throw $20, and I'll unban you. All right, hold on. So let me see here. So this level 90 got spawned, and so the next... Okay, hold on. So there's a level 45. Hold on, which one am I on? I'm pretty sure I'm on this one. So that means the next one... Yeah, I think I'm in a good spot in Italy right now. So let's just keep going. Shoshi said, yes, from the server. I do not know how I got banned. Why? What was your name on the server? And I can take a look at your logs. All right, so we're going to stay in Italy, and it looks like that we just got what appears to be a few guys here. But I feel like I'm on the wrong thing because I'm getting 3 things. Shit. We got to move back. Move back. Kill this. Why did that happen? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We need to move. I did it wrong. I did something wrong. All right, hold on a sec. Let's figure out what I just did wrong. All right, so I think I'm gonna be good to hang out here, I believe, for a bit. Yeah. So hopefully... Let's take one of these. Shoshir says his name was Shoshir. Alright, well give me a second, okay, when we get a bit of a lull. Give me a moment. Nope, don't do that. All right, just give me a quick second. I'm gonna pull up your stuff on Discord. Just give me a moment. All right, so now that that guy's dead, let's look at Shoshir on Discord. Server settings, bans. Why were you banned? Posting a picture of a black sun symbol in the background with an anime character. No toleration of Nazi slogans. That's why you were banned. Yeah, there you go. That's why you were banned. And I'm okay with upholding that ban. Maybe next time, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Like, what? Shit. I just realized, what am I about to fight? My next spawn will be a level 90 coming up. A level 22 and a level 45. I should be okay to just protect from range, I believe. This is not the proper rotation. it's two 45s. So we're here. These are 45s. Yeah, okay, so I'm here. And so then there's going to be two level 90s, which are two archers. That shouldn't be a problem. We should be okay. And then there will be a level 180, which will get stuck. Alright, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we get this fight cave, bro. Hopefully. It's tough. This is tough. I thought this was easy. It's not hard. Or it's not easy. It turns out it's a lot more effort than I thought it was going to be. Anyway. So our next fight is going to be... yeah, we're fighting two 90s. And so I think if we just chill there, we should be alright.
Okay, the good news is we stopped bullying Bobro.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
what's it
we're
called?
we're on the proper rotation. So the next one is going to be a 180, which will respawn right here. And a 180 I'm not really all that worried about. Because they're just going to get trapped on the spot here. Come on. Alright, so the 180 is going to get stuck on this, so I'm not really worried about the 180 at all. We're going to have a 180 and a 22 that's going to spawn, so we just need to be aware of the 22 that will show up here. I think we could go to Italy for that one, which is right there.
I can imagine a blind person just entering the stream like, "You're going to Italy?"
Nice. This is a good spot to be, just right here. I'm pretty sure they probably upscaled the difficulty on this because I do not remember. My character was not this buff when I first did this, and I was able to do it as a kid, and so I'm starting to think that this likely had gotten harder. Yeah, I think the Tiz-Key should die pretty quick, so I'm not really worried about the Tiz-Key. But the 180 is coming. Who's right there. He's going to get stuck on this wall here. Okay, no, for the next one, we're definitely going to want to go to Italy. Because the 180 spawns right here. So we're going to go to Italy for him. Or probably, rather yet, I'll probably just stick right here. We got this. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Excadriller says, I'm not an aggressive debater, not gonna lie. True. Maybe it's good to not be an aggressive debater. It's better to not be aggressive, I think. I say this as one of the most aggressive debaters. Fuck, 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 fuck. We need to go to Italy. He should get stuck. Unless... Does he not get stuck on Italy? It doesn't look like he's going to get stuck on Italy. It's looking like he's about to fucking bap me a new asshole. So we're just going to go around him. I fucking knew that this guy was going to spawn there. Alright, so we got the 180. Let me go right here one more time. Okay. He'll get stuck there, so I'm happy with that. Kill the Tizkey. I do not want him draining my prayer. Alright, the 180 is stuck. There will be another 180 and then a 45 here, so I'm not really all that worried. Alright, cool. I'm happy with that. Learning! I'm learning. I'm getting better at this.
Do the bats drain your prayer?
Yeah, the bats drain your prayer.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you cannot have them touching me. Don't touch me.
Hey.
Better skilled at debate. Not aggressive, but tactical. Makes it appear that way. I would probably say I'm that way as well. Alright, so the 180 is coming. And this 45 here, which is just going to stay up there. He is going to get stuck. So I'm happy with that. The next one that we're going to have is there's going to be a 45 and a 22. There. Curious. I don't think I need to go to Italy for that though. I think I'll just like stay right here. And hopefully the 180 will stay up along this wall. But for the next one, I think I will need to go to Italy. All right. Kill him. I don't like getting hit by those. Considering how high pressure it is to like kill these guys. Alright, I should be able to kind of trap them, right? No, that is not trapping them. But I did kill him, so he couldn't get to me quick enough. I could kill this Tizkey, not let him get to me. Yeah, he's just going to get stuck behind the big guy, so... Nice. Nice, he can never touch me. Good. Okay, and so now we just have this 180. Okay, so the next one, we're going to have to fight the 180. So I'm probably going to just run over here onto the other side. As soon as this guy dies, I need to run up here. Because a 180 is going to spawn right here, and they're going to really fuck me up if I don't move. But there will only be a bat up there, so we'll be all right. Run, 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 run. Kill the Tizkey. Quick. Quick. Alright, he's done. Alright, and then this guy's stuck. And I think if I just stay here... Don't take my prayer. This guy will run at me. Alright. 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 So I got rid of everything except that 180 there. And the 180 shouldn't be a problem. He'll get trapped. But I guess the question is what happens next? We have a 180 that will be coming as well as a 45-45. So we're going to go into our usual location. We should be okay. Does he get trapped here? Does he get trapped here? I feel like he does not get trapped here. He does not get trapped there. Okay, we're going to move over here. Let him get a little closer. Maybe to get a hit off. That I did not like. I'm glad it was 0, but still. Alright, and then we're just going to walk right on back here. Okay. And he'll get trapped. He'll get trapped for sure right here. Okay. Alright. Then we got a Tizkek. And then this guy will get stuck. This guy will also get stuck. Everybody's going to get stuck here. I'm happy with that. Did anybody see Counterpoint crash out on Destiny? No, I have not. The next one, we're going to have a 180 and a 90. 90 is going to get stuck up here. The 180 should get stuck here, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm gonna just say it on stream. Destiny a hoe.
Yeah, he does like to mess around.
Yeah.
Let me get a refill of my drink real quick.
Okay, what's good, y'all? Now it's the Centrist Perspective Show. We got RuneScape. We got cats, right? We got that drip. You feel me? Now, gonna start two-stepping on it. Now, God Logic is good. He be doing a lot of debates with Muslim apologists. Trent Horn is always a solid debater. What's it called? Daily Disciple. He does some fantastic debating work. He actually, that's who I actually started listening to when I was getting into debating, because he was a debate teacher and he's just breaking down theological debates. It's fantastic. Ruslan KD, I've talked to him personally. He's macho, very dope. Brings all these people together, gives them platforms, does a lot of cool stuff on the entertainment side of things.
I'm almost there, Chaos. Ain't tight.
You already know.
Just refreshing.
Yep. Democracy appearance.
All right. All right.
I forgot that I had to watch Obsession. I need to lock that in tonight. I'm gonna let you know my synopsis after tonight.
All right. So we got the 180 and the 90 coming up.
Heck yeah.
The 180 is going to spawn right here. I hope he gets stuck. Though I'm concerned if he does not. Oh, wait. There's another one here. Hold on. There's a 45. Nice. Perfect shot. Okay, that one's good. All right, so this guy, hopefully he does get stuck. Yeah, he does get stuck. Good, good, good. I was thinking he would have been able to slide through, but no, he's not sliding through. It looks like he's getting stuck. This is a really good spot. Don't get touched. Can mostly just chill here instead of having to deal with rotations for the most part. For the most part, once in a while you got to go to Italy. All right, so we got this archer here. He'll be dead shortly. Alright, keep going. Why did I get hit? Why did I get hit? Why did I get hit there? I'm not too happy that I got hit there. Kill the Tizkey. Don't let him move. Now I wonder why I got hit there. Because I put it up. It just, the tick was off, I guess. I'm just analyzing my next moves. We've got the 180 in the center. A 22 and a 90. I'm none too worried. We can stay in this spot. Yo, I just realized, is Guthin's a good idea for fight caves? Let me look that up. Using Guthins is not recommended. Okay. It's just super risky. It can make your run harder. Kill the Tizkey. Kill the Tizkey. Mr. Gun Guy says that he wants to see my feet. Yo, that's wild, bro. It's a wild thing to say.
Gotta bust out those toesies.
Well,
that's how who the heck was it? I think it was Finstar. That's how he got mad money. I think that's how he got a sugar daddy. He's straight, by the way. Well, then he was fluid, more or less, but yeah. The money was green.
I said, wow, that's wild. Subscribe for more. Angry face. Smiley. All right, come on. What do we get? That's not good. Let's not take that. Let's not take shots to that. That was a 90, and then we got a 180. I do not like that we're here, but actually, you know, this is not too bad. This is not too bad. Yeah, the 90 is here. Okay. The next, we got to go to Italy after this. We got to go to Italy. For sure, Italy.
Is this like a permanent drop, like a for sure drop?
It's not a drop. Are you talking about the fire cape?
Yeah, the fire cape.
Yeah, so if you complete the fight caves, then you get to, yeah, you get the fire cape.
Oh, nice.
And the fight cave is very challenging, it turns out.
Yeah. What level are you?
Curious if I should just wait here and just let my health go back up. Like, should I just let it happen and then we go to 180? I mean, it seems kind of boring to just sit here and wait for the health to go back up. But it might not be a bad idea. The next fight is a level 180. It will be down there. We'll need to go to Italy. Or probably better yet, it's a level 45, so Magma Dude? No, I think... No, we do got to go to Italy. We're just going to fight it. Let's just keep going. Phone call! Here, I'll just stop right now for a second. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Oh, well, hello, Mender.
Hey. Can I ask who's calling?
What's that?
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, it was your old buddy Joe.
Kung Fu Joe.
Yes, sir.
What caused you to be a evolution denying young Earth creationist?
Oh, interesting. Well, for evolution itself, it doesn't pass the scientific method.
I mean, there's numerous fields of science. It does pass the scientific method. So can I ask, what caused you to be an evolution denying young Earth creationist?
Well, I just said it. The fact that evolution does not pass through the scientific method, but you could try if you'd like. What would step one?
I've presented evidence to you, and you've said that you just deny the evidence.
No, that's not true. I have a reason to refute every bit of evidence. Would you like to hear them?
That evolution isn't real?
Yeah, give me one piece of evidence, and then I'll give you my argument for why it's not a piece of evidence.
Okay, the fossil record.
Okay, what does the fossil record prove?
Shows transitionary species of things that are currently alive today, and then underneath it, transitions of transitions, and then it gets simpler and simpler until there's nothing left. The deeper you
Well,
dig.
we don't. So the thing is, you're asserting that there are transitions, but you actually cannot witness a transition happening because fossils are just static objects. You would need to assume that one fossil follows to another because there actually is no scientific observance of that happening. So it doesn't. That's why it doesn't meet the standard for the scientific method. It's also based on confirmation bias. So if you say,
well,
hey, I'm going to find
a falsification condition would be like if we dug down and then we didn't find the transitionary fossils.
Well, no, every fossil is transitionary. There's no such thing as a non-transitionary fossil according to the evolutionary worldview. So anything you find,
so like for example,
it's easy.
if
It's
we
like
saw,
rigged. It's rigged to always be.
Yeah, well, so a good example
it's rigged
would be,
so that no matter what, you're always going to find a transitionary fossil. It's like confirmation bias.
So I'm just going to ask you again because we're just not going to agree on this, no matter what you show. It's just not going to. It's not going to follow.
Well,
and
can you
anything that I provide is not going to do anything.
Though?
I don't need to. It's
you don't need to.
Yeah,
well,
because you did the thing that I said that you would do, which is just deny the evidence.
That's bad faith. I didn't deny it. I gave you a reason for why it's not evidence.
So I'm going to ask you again, what caused you to be an evolution denying young Earth creationist? Because what you do is that you're parroting the same thing that I hear other young Earth creationists say. So what caused you to be an evolution denying young Earth creationist?
Right. So for something to be a valid scientific theory, it needs to meet a couple criteria.
No, you're doing the thing again where you're just parroting the same thing. I'm not
parroting. I'm giving you an argument.
One thing that happened to me that made me much more pro-trans was that I listened to Professor Dave Explains and his trans video. It was very impactful.
That guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't even think his own brain has purpose.
So I'm asking you an answer to the question, what caused you to be an evolution denying young Earth creationist?
Well, hold on. You just brought up Professor Dave. Did you know that Professor Dave declared that his own brain doesn't have a purpose?
My question wasn't regarding, I was giving you an example.
Well, you invoked him, so.
I was giving you an example.
Of a retard.
All right, dude. Can you not do the slurs? Like, can we have a conversation and you not?
Okay.
Be like
he is not. He did say a very unintelligent thing that leads you to logically not have to listen to him because If he has a purposeless brain, then there actually is no purpose in listening to him.
All right. So I'm going to
Right?
ask you
That's
again.
logically,
I
that
didn't want to
logically
talk to you
follows.
about. I didn't want to talk to you about Professor Dave.
Okay,
I
don't
wanted
bring
to
him up
ask
then.
you. No, I just used him as an example because
And I shit on him for being a terrible example.
if you asked me, say, what caused you to be so pro-trans? That particular, the videos that I watched from Professor Dave changed my perspective pretty dramatically.
Yeah.
That
makes
that's one
perfect
thing.
sense.
And so when I'm asking you what caused you to be an evolution denying young earth creationist, I guarantee you that it's not because you believe that evolution doesn't pass the scientific method. You're not a scientist. You wouldn't actually know whether or not that it is, in fact, following any scientific method. In fact, evolution is literally a cornerstone of biology, and there's numerous scientific fields that use evolution as a predicate to understanding biology. So, so it does, in fact, it is a tool that is used all the time regarding the scientific method. And so I'm not asking you like, hey, evolution doesn't pass the scientific method. I'm asking you what caused you to be an evolution denying young earth creationist. Take me through your life that led you to that conclusion.
You want to know like my life story about how I fell out of Christianity, became an atheist for a decade, and then found my way back to Christianity. Is that what you're asking?
Sure.
Yeah. So I was raised as a Protestant, you know, and it was very easy to fall out of that faith because Protestantism is a heresy. Sola Scriptura is a heresy.
I'm not asking you about your theology. I just want to understand your pathway, I guess.
I did that. This is my pathway. I don't know what I'm giving you exactly what you asked for.
Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So it was easy for me to become an atheist, right? Because there's no true Christianity.
You were raised Protestant. You fell out. Then what?
Yeah. So then after, I guess, the birth of my children and COVID, you know, like when you have a kid and you look into their eyes and then you start to ponder to yourself that there's got to be something more here than just like chemicals in my brain, because I feel something genuine for my child, like a genuine love that actually cannot be explained by anything in the physical world or the scientific world. So that led me to believe that maybe there is something instead of nothing. And then COVID happened where I saw a lot of unifying evil. I saw evil and I saw people
what
just
is
kind
an
of
example of the evil?
Following. An example of evil, I think,
what
would be, doing harm to humans, harming people's way of life, restricting their freedoms, you know, closing down churches on worship day, things like that, you know, forcing people to either get an experimental drug like injected into them or have their livelihood threatened. So a lot of unified evil made me see that if there is true evil in the world, then that necessitates a true goodness in the world. And so through that logical reasoning and a bit more of my own personal experiences, combined with the philosophy of the true church, and questioning actual science, looking into actual science and the scientific method falsifiability.
What is the true church?
It would be the Eastern Orthodox Church. It is the only church that has a claim of unchanging tradition going back 2,000 years, where you could trace all the bishops back to the original apostles of Christ.
Okay, so
and they're the only ones that can make that claim.
So take me to how you become an evolution denier, because none of this really takes you to that.
Yeah, sure. So I investigated the science and the scientific method and what constitutes a valid scientific theory within the scientific worldview. So what constitutes a valid scientific theory are it has to pass two things. It needs to pass through the scientific method, and the other is it needs to abide by Karl Popper's falsifiability standard. And evolution does neither.
So you said it needs to abide by Karl Popper's falsification principle, and what was the other?
The scientific method needs to pass through the scientific method and have observable and repeatable data outcomes.
All right. So, I mean, I guess like a good falsification principle is if, for example, if we observed, say, like a horse that has wings, right? Like taxonomically speaking, that's not possible. You can't have something like that. It just doesn't, it wouldn't exist. So a good falsification would be like if we dig in the ground.
Tooth fairy. No,
yeah,
it would literally be
that,
the tooth fairy. Yeah, if you,
yeah, I mean, a tooth fairy would also be a good example of something that.
That's
would
why
not
it's
fit
a weak
within
argument.
A taxonomic category.
Right. That's why it doesn't meet the falsification qualification, because you could just basically invoke any mythological creature, a unicorn, the tooth fairy, a leprechaun, right? Like, and that would be your proof. But we all know those things don't exist. Like,
well,
let's
really,
say
anything that fits outside of a taxonomic category. Like,
can I get through? Can I get through my answer though?
Hold on,
so
but you asked.
The thing
you asked
is,
specifically for like that it doesn't fit the falsification.
I'm telling. I haven't finished. I haven't finished explaining why it does not. So basically, to say that, oh well, you would need to find a creature that would be completely dissimilar from us in genotype and phenotype, and I say, well, that the thing is, within this reality, within our laws of the universe on Earth, that would not exist. It would not even be able to survive, right? Because the similarities in genotype and phenotype among life forms on Earth,
by the way,
serve a purpose, which is function.
Maybe this is a bit late in asking, but are you able to get me off of speakerphone or whatever headphones you're using and just use your phone for now? Because you're cracking a lot.
I don't know if that's any better.
That is better, much better.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, how many Eastern Orthodox people believe in evolution?
I'm not sure, but there's one of the thought leaders on evolution.
That is way
regarding.
Too low. So it says 54% of Eastern Orthodox Christians accept evolution.
Okay. What does that
So
with?
Like arguing for like the one true religion, it doesn't preclude you from rejecting evolution.
That's a separate argument, though.
I just want to understand what caused you to become an evolution denying young earth creationist. I don't think because you become an Eastern Orthodox, therefore you're no longer a Christian, I guess. Or I'm sorry, you're no longer, you're a young earth creationist and you don't believe in evolution.
Yeah. Are you asking why evolution is incompatible with my Christian worldview?
No, I'm asking what brought you to that conclusion.
Well, I already told you. I judge evolution by the standards of science, and it doesn't meet.
Evolution does match the standards of science.
It doesn't. No,
it does. It is literally. It is. Yes. I provided to you a falsification criteria. That would be. There are numerous falsification criterias, and evolution has been proven correct again and again and again. Do you know what endogenous retroviruses are? Yeah,
they're just something that inserts itself where it can go because that's how it functions.
So an endogenous retrovirus literally changes the genome.
I know what it is.
expression, and it creates junk DNA within the genome of a specific species as it spreads throughout that species. So it is independent from the actual evolution that makes you what you are. And so it turns out, not only do we observe just within our own genetics, for example, similarities between human and chimpanzee, pretty ginormous differences, and the transitionary fossils underneath, we're also able to observe endogenous retroviruses having stunning similarity between chimpanzees and humans. How do you explain that?
Function.
There is no function. It's an endogenous retrovirus.
I'm saying it's the only way it could function.
I'm saying that if we shared a common ancestor, we would have similar endogenous retroviruses because it's embedded in the DNA. And so when we look at the endogenous retroviruses, we find exactly that. So a good falsification criteria would be we would not observe that, or we would find wide variability of endogenous retroviruses between species.
Why not?
We don't observe that, is what I'm saying. And so that would be credence.
Why would that be?
That's a nail in the coffin for young Earth creationists.
How?
And anti-evolutionists. I just explained it.
How? It doesn't go against my worldview at all. It's just like, okay.
Why can't your God be powerful enough to invent evolution? Why is the idea of evolution just so, like, you're against it so strong? Like, why can't God just be like, all right, I made evolution? Well, why do you have to say it's all false?
Because, well, then that would go against Genesis.
So you believe that Genesis is literally true?
Well, if you're a Christian, you got to believe that the word is true. Yeah.
You know, you can assume that it's not literal, but that it is an allegory.
God's a liar?
Like, do you think?
Have to assume that God's a liar?
No, I'm saying you could use allegory.
Allegory? What do you mean? It's either God told.
I mean, it's steeped in allegory. Like, do you think that there was a literal tree of knowledge that when you eat from the tree, that you become knowledgeable?
Yeah, absolutely.
This doesn't sound like a fairy tale to you?
Well, your falsification for evolution.
I'm asking you, like, you're saying it's literally true. You're saying it's literally true, but when I'm speaking to you about this, it's very clear. It's very clear that it is very clear that it's a fairy tale.
Well, that's your assertion.
We're talking about a tree of knowledge. How do you gain knowledge by eating something?
Is it logically impossible for a tree of knowledge to exist?
Can you eat an apple and that it somehow attribute itself to the neurons that enables you to think more and then be imbued with ideas from the thing you ate? Is that possible?
Is that logically impossible?
That is logically impossible. Yes. That is not possible for that to ever happen under any circumstance.
Can you prove that?
It's just not how neurons work. Neurons require experience for them to form. It doesn't form by you eating something.
Statement right now. Do you know how claims work?
I have to move on, man. It's very clear that you're lost in fucking La La Land, and I got to continue my Tazar fight caves. Have a good day.
But do you know how you just made a claim, right?
Yeah. No, I just explained it and how it works. Have a good day.
No, you made a claim. You said that it's logically impossible, right? Could you prove?
We got to do the Tazar fight caves, guys. We're full health. That was fun and all, but Jesus Christ, what a moron.
Bro, the amount of so he's wrong on virtually everything. He's just an internet orthobro like Andrew Wilson. Every self-respected theologian going from Catholic to Protestant has already disproved his little orthobro fucking tactics. Also, on top of that, if God created a universe that consistently looks billions of years old through astronomy, geology, genetics, physics, and chemistry, why would he create overwhelming evidence pointing to an ancient creation if Earth were actually only a few thousand years old?
I agree.
Like,
it's a giant problem for sure.
Frank Turek a great fucking debater, by the way, Frank Turek. He already disproved all of this. He's a Christian, by the way. He disproved all of. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Actually, I'm gonna send a video in side chat. You can pull it up and play in front of for everybody. It's mad short. It's yeah.
Yeah, I find it really common, right? You'll have instances of Eastern Orthodox people sitting there arguing why they feel that that they're concerned about pedophilia among trans people, and they're coming at me as a Catholic. I'm like, bruh, what is happening? What are you doing? What is this argument? It blows my mind.
The majority of Orthodox people, 54%, they do believe in evolution, and the wildest part is the minority is the one that are the ones that are internet orthobros. Like,
yeah, I mean, I was curious, like, what led him to that, right? And it's like, it's so sad to see these people like make these kind of arguments, because it's like they just kind of just parrot the same thing that you hear from other people, and it makes me go, there's probably like something that's like funneling them into it. And I wanted to see what exactly it was, but it didn't seem like that they were willing to even acknowledge it, which is sad.
Yeah, it's completely sad, because you have Christian theologians that go through this stuff too. Like, the Christians themselves be debating on this, saying, yes, younger creationism is wrong, right? But it's like, these people don't even care enough to listen to actual Christians, like the theologians. They'd rather make up their opinions through internet personalities like Andrew Wilson. And then they regurgitate the same talking points. It's so annoying.
But it's like, they're even is Andrew Wilson like a young earth creationist?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's the whole funnel. You have a lot of Christians though that do not believe that. Like, there's a lot of old earth people that believe that. And keep this in mind, there's Protestants also that are younger creationists. Yeah. This does not determine your salvation, and that's the one thing he doesn't understand. This little thing does not determine salvation. It determines how you look at certain events in the Bible. So I don't know. It's just stupid. And if anything, I'd argue that the Catholics have more of a right than the Eastern Orthodox, because they actually have a pope. They have papal authority. Now, granted, that's moral authority. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't even believe in any of that crap, but I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a man with a funny hat.
Let the Pope cook.
Like, man with funny hat gets to decide. Okay, bro. Like,
hey,
fucking.
I mean,
doesn't make any sense.
True, but listen, it's a prestigious title, one of the most prestigious titles in the world. I enjoy the funny hat. I enjoy the hat. I enjoy the way it looks. He's got good drip though. The robes, golden. The staff, come on, bro. That's some good drip right
silly. There. It's so silly. The man with a funny hat, bro.
Sure.
It's just silly. It's silly. Like, when you think about it, it's just dumb. It's like, what? Like, oh, okay, this guy has a funny hat. Everybody listen to him. He has the hat.
He's got the hat.
Doesn't make any damn sense, bro. Make it make sense.
Yeah, no. But that's the thing. This is why we don't give popes politics, right? Because the last time a pope was in real political power, crusades.
True.
So, you know. Now, not all of the crusades were bad, but most of them were. Right. And not only that, so the northern ones were terrible.
I think I got on rank 29, we got 290s, which is going to be some archers. We should be able to just protect from range. We're taking very little damage so far, so we're doing well. We're doing well so far. I've been following very carefully. All right. I got to move them back a bit. All right. I think we're good to fight. Just got to kill these quick. Lumpy Willie says, Fogel. Fogel! Why you call me Fogel? I'm only a little bit soy. Throw me a bone. I ain't... Oh, fuck. I just got hit for 14 damage. That's not good. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. What do you mean you call me fucking Fogel? Fogel! Bro, gonna come in here, man. You're gonna come in here. He's a... Are you saying I look like Jared Fogle? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Where's my Chrome? Where's my Chrome? Are you saying I look like... I don't look like it. What is it? Chaos. Do I look like Jared Fogle? Do I look like Jared Fogle?
I can't. Not direct. I mean, like, you got similarities, but it's not like...
Do I look like Jared Fogle?
No, you don't.
Bro! This is Fogel from Superbad. All right, hold on. Fogel from Superbad? Hold on. Oh my god! You think I look like this? You think I look like this?
Jesus Christ.
How do I look like Fogel?
I don't see that one personally at all.
I don't look like Fogel. Why you like this, bro?
Jesus.
I got people messaging me saying that they want to examine my hind paws.
What the fuck?
Hold on a sec. Bro coming in and saying I look like Fogel. Why? Why? Why you like this?
The Superbad was a
fucking call me McLovin.
Yes, man, you look like McLovin.
Well, how do I look like McLovin?
Then we can do the...
Hold on a sec. I'm pulling it up.
Oh my god.
How do I look like...
Oh my god. Not them saying first McLovin. Oh,
man, now you're making me think about it. Now you're making me go like...
Oh yeah, I got tears in my eyes. Holy shit.
We got these fight caves. We got them. I got this. Bruh. Bruh, I don't look like this. I look way better than this. I look so much better than this. Cow grabber! Cow grabber! Don't do that! No! They're telling me McLovin's streaming. No!
Oh my god.
Why? You're supposed to be on my side. They're going to make me look like Fogel, bro. They call me Fogel. Bruh. Bro, that's wild. Pizza Boy says, nah, you look like Josh Peck. Look up Josh Peck. Okay, all right, all right. Thank you very much.
Josh Peck?
Who's Josh Peck?
He's the dude from Drake and Josh.
Hold
He
on,
was
let's
Josh.
look. Josh Peck? Which one's Josh Peck? This one's Josh Peck? Okay, that looks a little more like me.
Yeah, that's Josh Peck.
A little bit. I see it. I'm seeing it. I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it does look like it. It does. I'll accept defeat.
That's
anyway, we got more of these Tazar fight kits. Look, you can see this is what I've been looking at and going through, making sure that we've got our rotations down. I think we're on wave 29, so it's this wave right here. We just got this 180, and then there's going to be two 180s. They're just going to get stuck on this wall, and then that's when we get into mage territory. And as soon as we get in mage territory, that's big baddie time. That's big trouble right there. Oh boy. Hog baby.
Cowcrapper said, yeah, a mild Josh Peck for sure.
This is Fergus says, dude, it's from Drake and Josh. You're too old.
I fucking love
Y'all
Drake
are
and Josh.
killing me. Shh, just accept the reality that we are here for you, bro. Y'all are killing me. All right. Okay. Fight caves. Have we healed enough? I healed a little bit. I didn't heal that much. I healed a little bit. I got hit really hard there. Anyway, let's see here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's just hit it. And then we got two 180s to fight. The two 180s will get stuck on this spot here, so we should be okay. Why is the music not playing? Play the music. Where's the music? It's because I was stuck on this. I'm on this wave for too long. Fergus says, "What brings you back to RS, 1stAmender?" Yo, can we just talk? There's this thing that happens once in a blue moon. I call it the itch. It's so weird, bro. I get like these moments where you just get this crazy itch that comes out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere and it does not get satiated until you play old school RuneScape. It just, listen, it is that way. I accept and then I scratch the itch by playing the fucking game and then I move on. That's how it works. Anyway. Bro, that's just wild. Call me Fogel, bro.
Thankfully, it was Jared.
All right, so we got the two 180s, and then we'll be done with that. Here, I'll feature this so you can see kind of what I'm doing a little bit. Or, I don't know. It's hard to see. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it. It's fine. This is fine. We've got the 360 coming up. So he's going to pop up over there. As soon as he pops in, we gotta protect from mage. Cause that boy going to come in. He's going to hit you hard. He's going to come in. He's going to whop you a good one. A real good one. Where's my music, bro? I thought I had music going. Can we put the music on?
Music. Oh yeah, I sent the video inside chat.